Yep. I don't know if you guys can see the frost. The weather prediction for low tonight or last night is 26. I think we definitely hit it. It's supposed to be a high of 41 today, so it's still pretty cold, and a high of 49 tomorrow. So it's still pretty cold tonight. Tonight's pretty much over with. It's 4:30 in the morning. So today there's going to be a high of 41, and then coming tonight is another low of 26. So it's supposed to be pretty cold again. And then tomorrow's the high of 49. So still pretty cold. One thing I hate about this is you can't touch anything, otherwise the snow's inside. So I'm gonna have to be careful about how I break down camp this morning. It's gonna be a few hours. I'm still going to cuddle up, hang out, stay warm for another few hours. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably still 8 or 9. It's not gonna get any warmer. I don't know, about 10 miles, maybe 2 more days, about 20 miles or so until we get to the next resupply. So 2 short days. Stay warm, everybody. Well, thermometer says it's cold out. See the frost in the grass out there. Got frost on my tent. Beautiful, but cold. Well, kind of cold out. I'm gonna grab my bear box and our bear canister and breakfast. See how this day gets started. Okay. The sun has come up and is starting to melt at least one half of the tent. So I'm wondering if I stay here long enough, does it dry out entirely? Every time I get out, I have to battle the doorway who just snows right on me. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer and see if it does dry a little bit, melt off at least, and shake it out. It's not gonna get very warm today, so I gotta try to dry it out as soon as possible. Alright, just broke down camp. This is where my tent was, right in front of this pine tree here. And this is my view. Some ponies all over the place this morning. Like early morning, like 1, 2, waking me up, making lots of ruckus. We got another late start today to the day. It's about 10 o'clock and it's still freezing cold. There's still frost on things. Whatever the sun hasn't hit yet. Still pretty cold. There's ice crystals all up in here. Yep, all along the trail. Took this old Blue Blaze this morning. Instead of going 8 miles, I'm gonna go 2 and end up in the same place. And it promises some sweeping views after a little rock scramble. Some comments in the Far Out app there that this is really overgrown. You can tell that it's been used quite a bit. So we're gonna get up here and see what kind of views we got. So just before I went to bed, I was putting my bear can in the bear box that was out in front of my tenting area. 2 4-wheelers come rolling in, and they're obviously like they're on a mission, and they're looking for these ponies, which I find out after they're kind of scanning the horizon. And one guy says, "Have you seen any ponies around?" I said, "Yeah, one was actually right next to my tent during dinner and running back and forth. Is he all right?" And I said, "Yeah, you know, he's fine." "Why?" "Well, there's been reports that 2 of our ponies are hurt, and we got one down at the vet, and another that we're trying to find, supposed to be up around here. Apparently, they think somebody's either been shooting at them, or one's been shot, or potentially got by a predator." But they said the one that they have has 2 bullet holes kind of in its body. So if you guys know anything about anything going on at Grayson Highland Park, anybody shooting any ponies, please report it to the National Forest Service or the local authorities, sheriff's office, for the county police. I don't know, but it's pretty disappointing to hear that. First I thought it was a bear, or 3 bears. Just chilling in the woods. How many up there are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Ha 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 ha. That one in the back. It's pretty. All of them are pretty. You guys are beautiful animals. Big dogs. Hiking with the big dogs. They're gonna lead the way, I guess. Oh, peace out. Iron Mountain 2.5, Hurricane CG, I don't know what that is, or 250 horses.
for like a mile now. Iron Mountain Trail ahead. Commerce Creek Falls Trail. Commerce Creek Falls. Alright, it's supposed to be some sort of water crossing over the falls. Last sign a mile or so back said that you needed to be careful. There was no high water. In case of high water, there was an alternate trail where you could bypass this, but I really wanted to see the waterfall, so hope that it's passable soon we get up there. Off balance. Got to switch hands. I didn't get wet. I'm pretty sweet though. Still dry. Just a couple drips. Drip, drip, drop. Alright, back to the work stuff. So long to get here.
He said Remington. I was like, is it Remi?
Oh, you goofball.
Like 20 depending. I want to show you the tab.
Okay, be quiet for a little while.
You're going to call in turkey? Yep.
But you're
I don't have a mouth
on video.
Did you just fucking...
I told you to be quiet, you don't listen.
I hate myself.
You're a bad listener. Yeah, probably. Yep, yep, little cheeks. Good morning. How you doing? Yes.
Yeah, we're trying to be.
Yeah. Hey. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You turned your camera.
Rye Valley. Rye Valley. There's my hiking companion up in front of me. We're just coming up to the shelter now. We are approximately like 0.2 miles from the trailhead and getting picked up to go to the hostel, do some resupply. Unless there's somebody in the shower or the bathroom, nobody else is here. Pair of shoes, sliders, and Pepsi, if you want it.
Yes, sir.
So I heard you're from Syracuse?
So I've lived in Syracuse. My grandmother lived on Oneida Lake, so I grew up going there at Bridgeport, and she had, well, Cicero, Bridgeport. I ended up going back there as an adult and started working at Gold's Gym in Liverpool. So I worked I worked at Gold's Gym for a number of years, lifeguarding. I ran their swim program, managed their lifeguards, worked a little bit as a personal trainer, and eventually, well, I also worked at Green Lake State Park as a state lifeguard for a while too. So I heard that's where you're from.
I graduated from Liverpool High School in 1975.
Right. And did you stick around there, or did you relocate?
No, my parents.
Backpacking season. All right, do we go inside then?